Greetings, I'm your host Douglas here at Drown Boy Cosplay. And when I'm not spending thousands of dollars on cheap $5 masks, I'm here in the Drown Lair, reviewing masks.
But in all seriousness, guys, I am here with a pretty cool event. As you may notice, I've got Dr. Wolfula's head here, and as you can tell by the title of the video, that's what this video is going to be about. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into that for you guys. Alright guys, so here it is. This is a piece I've been wanting to add to my collection for quite some time. I've been watching Dr. Wolfula pretty much ever since I got the internet. I want to say around 6-7 years or so. I think that's about when it was. I could be wrong. But very, very early on, whenever he started his channel, I started watching him, and I've been following him ever since. I've pretty much watched every video, minus a few live streams here and there, and always been a big fan of him, as well as the characters that he has, of course being Goulash and Dr. Wolfula. Goulash I can't really do, obviously, because it's face paint, but the Doc wears a mask. Ever since I first started watching, I always thought it'd be really cool to have a bust of the Doc, but I couldn't find the right mask. I didn't know which one, didn't really know how to approach him, and we've been looking for it for quite some time. And here recently I actually stumbled upon it, but I wasn't quite sure if it was the same mask because in the pictures it looked very, very different. But after befriending Dr. Wolfula and asking a little bit about the mask and the character itself, I did find out it is actually the correct mask, and looking for them in groups and on eBay, they're running around, you know, $100, $200. And I wasn't quite that interested in it to drop that kind of cash on something that really wouldn't fit in the collection anywhere, but it is something I wanted. So I kept looking, and one of my good friends, Blake, actually happened to find something that looked very similar and bared the same name, but of course I wasn't sure if it was the same mask. Now what he actually uses is a Wolfman 1998 UCS mask. It is a Universal Studios Wolfman, and this is the same sculpt. This is actually the same year. I was quite surprised. But Blake actually found them for around the $15, $20 area, and I went ahead and picked one up, said whatever, I'll give it a shot. If it's similar enough, I may have to repaint it to get the colors a little bit closer, etc. But, you know, for the price difference, it's definitely worth going ahead and at least giving it a shot. Well, I was really surprised to actually get the same mask as a 98, which I confirmed with the Doc himself. This is the type of mask he used, so this is the very same one. It's actually made by Rubies, which is also very surprising. This bust isn't 100% accurate. Of course, it's not the same style hood. This is one of those plush horror hoods that's very, very similar to like the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 3 Witch. Just that kind of Dawn Post style hood with that plush on it. Very much the same thing, but I figured as far as it goes for a detached hood, it looks really good, looks really creepy. And then of course I have the aviators with the lens popped out. Now he actually uses gold rimmed aviators, and I had a few pairs of aviators around, but nothing gold rimmed. I traveled to several stores in the area trying to find accurate ones and was not very successful, so I will stay on the lookout for those, as well as you guys. If you happen to find any gold rimmed aviators with either a dark blue or black lens, please let me know. I'm willing to pay for them. Go ahead and pick them up and get this guy a little bit more accurate. But yeah, there you have it. This is the real deal pretty much. This is a very, very niche piece in my collection and really doesn't fit in much of anywhere, but it's definitely a cool piece and very recognizable. A lot of people have been asking me about this. So if you guys are interested, I'll try and put the link to the actual mask in the eBay description, or if I can't find that link, then you guys can just find it on your own, do a little bit of research. That's part of the fun. But again, it's just something that I wanted in the collection for so long, and to finally have this is very, very exciting. I absolutely love this thing. If you guys don't know Dr. Wolfula, go check his channel out. I'm sure you'll love it. If you're watching my channel and know horror content, and of course like ghosts and stuff, I'm sure you've heard of him. It's very much so. He's a very popular YouTuber. He's been around for quite a while. He's very much so a similar YouTuber to like Count Jacula, Andy the Maniacal Cinephile, and various other, you know, reviewers who have these characters. And it's more than reviewing. It's a different form of entertaining. The takes that they have on these films is very, very interesting and always fun to watch. Anytime I see any of those guys upload a video, I am on it like that. So yeah, I guess the only thing to do for you guys is get you some close-up shots and maybe some more shots of it. I don't know how well it'll fit me, but hey, I'll give anything a shot. And just wanted to say to Doc, if you're watching this, huge thank you for the content you've been putting out, for entertaining me for years and years, and I hope it stays that way for years to come. Greatly appreciate it, as well as those other content creators out here in our very, very small community, putting out work for people to enjoy. Love you guys. Have a fantastic day. See you next time.
This is my new persona.